Has Drake just made the biggest mistake of his career? The rap superstar, once untouchable with a string of chart-topping hits, is now suing his own label, Universal Music Group, over Kendrick Lamar's scathing diss track Not Like Us. This isn't just a rap beef, it's a legal firestorm that's got fans, critics, and even UMG hinting at secrets that could unravel everything Drake's built. From home invasions to Grammy wins, this saga's got it all, and it's shaking the very foundation of hip-hop. Stick around, because this story's about to blow your mind. Let's start with the lawsuit that's got the music world buzzing. In January 2025, Drake dropped an 81-page bombshell in a New York federal court accusing UMG of defamation and harassment. His target? The label's promotion of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, a track that calls Drake out with lines like, "Certified lover boy," "Certified creeps." Drake claims the song's lyrics paint him as a predator, sparking a wave of online hate and real-world chaos. He points to 3 terrifying incidents at his Toronto home, 2 attempted break-ins and a shooting that left his security guard wounded. The lawsuit says UMG knew these claims were false, but pushed the track for profit, even using the song's artwork, an aerial shot of Drake's house with markers resembling sex offender tags, to fuel the fire. It's a bold accusation against the label that's backed him for over a decade, but UMG's response is where things get juicy. UMG didn't just push back, they came out swinging. In March 2025, they filed a motion to dismiss, calling Drake's lawsuit meritless and arguing he's just licking his wounds from a rap battle he started and lost. Their lawyers say, Not Like Us is packed with hyperbolic insults, the kind of free speech flex that's par for the course in rap beefs. But the real gut punch? UMG's warning to Drake. Be careful what you wish for. They're hinting that the discovery process, where both sides dig into each other's records, could expose things Drake might want to keep buried. Posts on X are buzzing, with some saying UMG's ready to end him for good. That's a chilling threat from the label that's been in his corner since 2009. To understand how we got here, we need to rewind to the roots of this feud, and trust me, it's a wild ride. This beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar isn't some overnight spat. It's a decade-long saga that's finally boiled over. It kicked off in 2013 when Kendrick's verse on Big Sean's Control called out Drake and other rappers, framing it as a friendly challenge. Drake wasn't buying the friendly part, firing back in interviews and subtle jabs on tracks like The Language. For years, they traded low-key shots, but things stayed chill until 2023. That's when J. Cole's verse on Drake's First-Person Shooter crowned them, along with Kendrick, as hip-hop's Big Three. Kendrick rejected that on Like That, declaring, "It's just Big Me," and the floodgates opened. By 2024, they were dropping brutal diss tracks left and right. Kendrick's Not Like Us was the knockout punch, hitting #1, racking up over 1 billion streams and becoming the centerpiece of his 2025 Super Bowl halftime show, watched by 133 million people. It's not just a song, it's a cultural phenomenon, and Drake's trying to fight it with lawyers, not bars. That's where things get messy. Drake's legal strategy is starting to look like a desperate scramble. In April 2025, Judge Jeanette Vargas gave his team the green light to dive into UMG's records, including Kendrick's recording contracts and even executive bonuses. Drake's lawyer Michael Gottlieb crowed, "Now it's time to see what UMG was so desperately trying to hide." But here's the catch. Drake's leaning on shaky ground, citing fan pages and social media theories to back his claims. He's arguing the owl in the Not Like Us video is a coded jab implying he's a predator, and he's accusing UMG of rigging streams and Grammy wins to prop up Kendrick. Fans on X are calling it petty and delusional, and even his own filings admit he's still landing collabs with brands like Disney and the NFL. If his career's in tatters, why is he still cashing checks? His 107-page amended complaint in April only doubled down, but it's raising questions about whether he's fighting for justice or just trying to rewrite history. And that's not just hurting Drake. It's dragging hip-hop into the chaos. This feud's doing more than bruising egos, it's exposing fault lines in hip-hop's soul. On one side, critics like Questlove are fed up, calling this wrestling match-level mudslinging, that's killing the genre's spirit. He's got a point. When a rap beef ends up in court, it's hard to call it art. On the other side, some see this as hip-hop at its peak. Kendrick's Not Like Us isn't just a diss track. It's a West Coast anthem that's galvanized fans and dominated charts. But Drake's catching heat for more than his lawsuit. Scholars like A.D. Carson have long labeled him a cultural tourist, accusing him of borrowing from Black American styles, think dancehall, grime, or Southern rap without the lived experience to back it up. His legal moves, like targeting Joe Budden's comments in court docs, feel less like a rapper's hustle and more like a personal vendetta. By framing Not Like Us as a UMG-orchestrated conspiracy, Drake's alienating fans who see it as Kendrick's rightful victory lap. Is he fighting for his name or just digging a deeper hole? Because the whispers about his past are getting louder, and they're not pretty. Rumors have always trailed Drake, but this feud's thrown them into overdrive. There's the persistent chatter about questionable connections with younger women, like a 2010 concert where he kissed a 17-year-old fan, later claiming he didn't know her age. He's denied anything improper in tracks like The Heart Part 6, brushing off ties to anyone underage. Then there's the culture vulture critique. Critics say his genre hopping, from Jamaican patois to UK drill, feels like appropriation, not homage. A 2013 Reddit post even recounts an uncomfortable moment at a college show where Drake allegedly kissed a fan without consent. None of these are proven, but Kendrick's Not Like Us plays into them with sly wordplay, avoiding direct claims that'd trip YouTube's guidelines. Drake's lawsuit argues these jabs defamed him, but UMG's hint at discoverable dirt has fans on X speculating, what's the label sitting on? Could it be about his music deals or something more personal? It's a shadow hanging over his every move, and it's got everyone on edge. So, can Drake pull through this storm? His career's at a crossroads, and the stakes couldn't be higher. On one hand, he's still got juice. His album SSS For You hit #2 on Billboard, and collabs with Nokia show fans haven't fully turned on him. He's still got a loyal OVO fan base and enough clout to keep brands knocking, but his rap cred's taken a brutal hit. The Super Karen memes are everywhere, and his own label's warning suggests they're done shielding him. If Discovery unearths anything damning, whether it's shady business moves or personal scandals, it could be game over. Posts on X are already buzzing with talk of Drake spiraling, with some saying UMG's ready to expose the real Aubrey. Yet Drake's been counted out before and bounced back. The question is whether he can ditch the courtroom drama and let his music do the talking. Right now, he's not just battling Kendrick or UMG, he's fighting to save his legacy, and the clock's ticking. This saga's left hip-hop staring into a mirror, and it's not a pretty reflection. Drake's lawsuit, Kendrick's triumph, and UMG's cryptic threat have turned a lyrical clash into a cultural earthquake. It's laid bare tensions between art and pettiness, authenticity and branding, free speech and accountability. Can rap shake off this circus and get back to its roots, or is this the new normal where courtrooms settle scores? Drake's gamble to play the victim might cost him everything, or maybe he's got one last trick to pull. What do you think? Has Drake lost his edge, or is he still the sixth god fighting for his throne? Drop your thoughts below and let's keep this conversation going.